We're at the Port of LA, the largest port in the United States, the largest in the Western Hemisphere.
Right now, we're on the main channel. This is where all the vessel traffic goes up and down. 7,500 acres of property, 43 miles of waterfront.
It's almost like there's kind of a super highway heading across the ocean between LA and Asia.
It's 2 weeks from China to Los Angeles.
This became the biggest container port 25 years ago after China joined the WTO and became integrated into global trade. And now all of the goods that Chinese factories pump out, the vast majority of them come into the United States through this location. So this port is actually also a concrete manifestation of the U.S. trade deficit, which is the difference between what the United States exports and what it imports. For every 4 containers that are brought in full of items, only 1 is sent out with American exports.
These containers on the import side have furniture, clothing, footwear, bicycles, sporting goods. On the export side, they likely have some of our crops harvested by the American farmer.
And so this is something the administration believes is a problem for the economy. They want the U.S. to produce more of its own stuff that it consumes. And so they're trying to lower that trade deficit through tariffs. But a lot of economists are questioning whether that is the best method, because tariffs also decrease trade, they can decrease growth. The volume at the port is down by about 1/3 compared with last year. The president raised tariffs on China to a minimum of 145%, basically put trade at a stop for a lot of companies bringing things in. And since then, he has agreed to lower a lot of those tariffs on China, but they're still pretty high. Tariffs are at a minimum of 30% on Chinese products.
For the month of May, we had expected 17 additional ships, but those were canceled. And they were traditionally our nonstop services coming out of China. That was a big deal.
So tariffs have already lowered the volume of trade coming into the country, and they've increased prices to consumers or to companies along the way to absorb. What starts here at the port will have ripple effects that ordinary people are going to see soon.